Today we've been looking at outdoor literacy here. We planned a couple of activities. We looked at an early years activity called Sticky Letters, where we gave the teachers a capital letter with a double-sided sticky tape on their card, and then you peeled off the double-sided sticky tape, and the participants had to then collect items from the natural environment on their capital letter. It would encourage the participant to look closely at nature and the environment, but you could also look at colour, texture, shape, and it could be used for numbers as well as letters. The second activity was a poetry writing session. The first people stood very close to the bark of the tree. The second people were a little bit further back looking at the branches and the shape of these. And the third person lay underneath the tree looking up to the sky. The fourth person, the final person, stood a good distance away from the tree looking at the natural outline and the shape of the tree. And they then put all their little bits and pieces together, their creative writing together, and we made a group poem of the tree to describe it. I hope that lots of the participants who come from universities and councils all over Scotland will be able to take back these activities and ideas and the concepts and work towards developing outdoor learning in their authorities and to stimulate staff in their circumstances. We try to work round the barriers for outdoor learning, particularly against the weather and the clothing thing, as much as possible. We have a sign in our school that says that there is no unsuitable weather, just unsuitable clothing. So we try to encourage the parents to purchase clothing that would be suitable for outdoor learning, and to encourage the children to wear their oldest clothes as well, to try to encourage them to wear safe footwear to work outdoors. Another barrier to outdoor learning can often be perceived as the risk factor. Parents are uncomfortable with the fact that the children are working outdoors. The way of getting around that is to invite the parents on board to come as helpers on trips to the woodland or to the park. Then they can see the benefits of outdoor learning for themselves.
As a teacher, I would definitely see the opportunities to take children out to collect bits and pieces from their environment. Huge implications for generating language opportunities for children, for communication, and bringing in sensory experiences for children, and that will really increase their learning. My thoughts on the day so far: I am thoroughly enjoying it. I'm an outdoor type person, so the Kelly kettles to make the coffee, super start. It's really nice to be able to network and to share information. So I'm learning as I go from TP to TP about different activities and things that are available, but I'm also listening to colleagues, and that sharing is hugely valuable too.
I was last teaching 2 years ago because I've tended to be out in secondment on a regular basis throughout my teaching career, and I've definitely found that's helped because you're in school for a while, you've got loads of energy, you're really up for taking on all of these barriers, and then you need to go out and be with other people outside that are involved in outdoor learning on a regular basis to almost sort of recharge your batteries and feel that you're ready to go in for the next sort of push forward. I think to be able to find networks where you can find like-minded people, which can give you the support, and there's certainly many of them out there now, that's really important too. And I think if you find that people aren't responding, not to be put off. You'll find children, for example, who haven't experienced the outdoors, the first time you take them out, you may find it's a bit chaotic, and it's about working through that. You may find you've got colleagues who say, as I have had, well, I knew that wasn't going to work, and you have to just set that to one side and be prepared to take risks. And I think the rewards you will reap will be fantastic.